Have you ever caught yourself mindlessly scrolling at the end of the night just to realize it's 4 in the morning? Or gone to take a dump to be startled alert because your legs have fallen asleep? Then unfortunately you may have fallen victim to brain rot. If you zoned out while I was explaining that, congratulations, you're part of the problem. In today's video, we'll be talking about what brain rot is, why it's happening, and its current grip on our culture. First things first, I'm Sid Vicious, and I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and send this to a friend who hasn't been brain rotted yet. But what is brain rot? We hear this word thrown around left and right. Is it the new boogeyman of our generation? Let's talk about it. Brain rot is defined as the supposed deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as a result of overconsumption of material, not particularly online content, considered to be trivial or unchallenging, something characterized as likely to lead to such deterioration. A lot of SAT words in that one. Brain rot is basically a slang term for medical. Brain rot is basically, Jesus Christ, can't read. It's basically that feeling you get after watching videos while laying down that makes you feel like, damn, I need to lay down. There are debates all over the place discussing whether or not brain rot is even real. Some claim science isn't even there to back it up. Others go as far as to self-diagnose themselves. If you're looking for the world's smartest people discussing some of the most relevant topics, turn no other place than Reddit itself. Even if not medically proven to be real, some people claim brain rot still affects their daily lives. One Redditor even claims that brain rot has ruined their life. User VoidPanic2595 says, I hate the fact that I'm aware that my social media addiction is getting worse, but instead of trying to stop it, I tolerate it. Because of this damn phone, I can't even read for like more than an hour, nor can I memorize very well. I used to have a very strong memory. And now my mind goes blank whenever I write. Whenever I look back at old essays and articles I wrote, I low-key am shocked that I used to write this nice. I hate how it caused my brain to be like this. I miss thinking, writing creatively, and I miss maximizing my brain. I feel like I'm getting more and more dumber, literally, and I do not know how to stop it. I want to change. While researching this, I actually found it kind of interesting that WebMD had their own section on brain rot, like how to treat it, how to self-diagnose, and all that stuff. I couldn't tell whether to be amused or more worried by what I found. Research isn't clear if it happens, but some experts think dopamine is involved. Dopamine is the feel-good hormone. Scrolling through social media can raise your brain's dopamine levels, and you may feel good at first, but your brain can get too stimulated and exhausted. If you're on your phone every day, you can get chronically stressed. Brain rot can impact anyone at any age. The term was first used by Henry David Thoreau in 1854.
Damn! I'm sorry.
He defined brain rot as a liking simpler ideas instead of complex ones. Modern technology allows endless internet memes and videos. Brain rot now describes dulling of your brain's function. They follow that information up with what effects brain rot has on us, such as short attention spans, memory problems, and problems with problem solving, not to mention anxiety. And then to conclude the article, WebMD lists ways that we can combat brain rot, such as reading, limiting multitasking, staying social, and getting outdoors. One thing I do want to touch up on is the limiting multitasking. About 40% of adults multitask using digital devices. This can raise stress levels and lower productivity. And from my own personal notes, I know for a fact I tend to overstimulate myself by having a video going on while I'm cooking, and maybe my partner's trying to talk to me. And out of nowhere, I'm feeling frazzled, I'm feeling drained, and I really don't want to be in this situation. You know, what they have here really makes sense. The whole dopamine cycle that we all go through, scroll, dopamine hit, scroll again. It's an endless cycle and it's hard to break. I've caught myself up in it myself, but we have to be doing our best to combat that. A huge helping hand in this would be moderation. You know, everything's good in doses, don't go overboard with anything. But let's talk examples of brain rot. What really is brain rot besides a scary term we're talking about right now? Well, some more popular examples of brain rot would be skippy toilet, you know, that toilet with the hand's head popping out of it, and I can't even remember what the song is, but it's constantly on the loop in some people's heads right now. And let's not forget to mention the NPC live streamers. You know these people, you've seen these people. It's the yum yum ice cream, yum yum ice cream.
Gang gang. Ice cream so good, thank you, Jackie. Gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. Oh, special. Gang gang, rah rah rah. Gang gang, gang gang. Balloon.
Then you have the infinite TikTok dance loops with some catchy music, you know, people shaking their asses, doing whatever they can, and then out of nowhere, boom, you're back at the beginning and you've watched it 16 times. You know, brain rot isn't just an American thing. There's international brain rot, not to mention the Italian brain rot. I can't even begin to describe what this shit is.
Panzini, bananini, wah, wah, wah. Bananucci, monkey, monkey, monkey. Tung, 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 sahur. Anomali mengerikan yang hanya keluar lirili larila. Elefante nel deserto che cammina qua e là. Con la sua conchiglia è un bombardiro crocodilo. Un fottuto alligatore volante che vola e bombarda. Trallallero, trallallà.
Something about a crocodile that's also an airplane or something. I might be getting too old for this. It's very off base. Most of these videos are considered low effort, replayable, and repetitive. This really has to put something in mind with the difference between what actual entertainment can be in your mind to an addictive dopamine hit of some nonsense. This whole thing tends to make me think of the scene from Half-Baked, where Chappelle's character is in an AA meeting with Bob Saget's character.
Hey, marijuana is not a drug. I used to suck dick for coke. I seen them. Now that's an addiction, man. You ever suck some dick for marijuana? Huh?
No, I can't say I have.
I didn't think so. Boo this man!
This stuff goes even deeper. Everyone knows what an inside joke is, and probably even knows what it feels like to be on the outside of the joke. But hearing two people go back and forth vocally stemming each other is what I imagine being in the Asian stock market is like. That one feels a little racist. I don't care. Personally, I've seen the effects of this plague in action. From coworkers turning into mindless zombies the moment they get to indulge, to friends going crazy on the mic for what appears to be no reason and making absolute no sense at all. I'm seriously worried about the younger crowd and their sense of humor. I'm worried that it's gone too far and it's warped to the place that I can't even imagine what stand-up comedy is going to be like. Or if they're even going to be into that thing. But all I can imagine is an NPC live streamer on stage.
Think of the ice cream, so good. Think of the ice cream. Think of the heart me, I heart you too. Think of the glizzies. 100 glizzies and drink glizzy overdrive.
This is why some people can't even watch movies nowadays without checking their phone every 10 minutes. Like, can you imagine trying to watch Pulp Fiction like that? One moment you're listening to two guys talk about McRoyale with cheese. Next thing you know, Marcellus Wallace is getting tortured by some gimp in the basement.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Yes. Then you know what I'm saying. Yes. Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like. What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
He's black.
Go on.
He's bald.
Does he look like a bitch?
What?
Like, for real, think about it. That movie's so out of whack. If you really tried to multitask while watching that, it's just giant mind fuck. How do we beat this thing? How do we break the chain? How do we avoid brain rot? Doing things like setting timers for your screen time, Some people will even say make sure you're consuming nutritional content out there. I'm not sure what the fuck that means. A good one is taking a break, like going for a walk. You know, do something more interactive with other people. Start a community garden. Call your mom.
Call your grandma. Yeah.
Call your grandma. Somebody! Always remember to be mindful. Don't scroll unconsciously. Something I've been trying to do more in my personal life is live life with more intent. You know, do things more conscious and present of mind. Even little actions. Do it all. Make sure you're thinking. Think. Or even crazier idea, put down the damn phone. Get off the goddamn computer. Hug somebody. Brainrot isn't just some meme. It's a reflection of how our brains are adapting, sometimes poorly, to non-stop digital junk food. But the good news is, we can actually stop feeding the rot. So next time you feel yourself getting lost in the scroll, ask yourself why. Maybe close the app, pick up a book, or watch another one of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go on, head down to the comment section. Tell me what your least favorite brain rot is. Tell me your funny brain rot moments. I know, for example, I've definitely, been the guy in the toilet, legs fully paralyzed, while some guy is trying to explain to me if he's the asshole, while somebody else in the video is asking, is it cake?
My roommate's boyfriend walked into the kitchen and asked, "Did you eat my chocolate slice?" "Yeah, like an hour ago." "Why?" He dropped to his knees right there on the kitchen floor. For a second I thought he was joking, but then he started dry heaving into the sink. "She ate it. The whole thing." His voice cracked. He ran out to the bathroom, slamming the door. That's when Delilah burst through the front door, still in her dental hygienist scrubs. She must have left work early. Where's Killer?
Again, thank you all very much for watching. Please, feel free to like, subscribe, share the video with a friend. That'd be really cool. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you. For out of nowhere, it's 4 in the morning, or you go to take a quick dump.
Josh saying it like he's ever taken a quick dump in his life.